Hello, I'm Brittany. I'm the teen librarian at North Riverside Public Library. This one over here that's eating a treat is Thor, and today we are going to be reading to you Too Many Fairies by Margaret MacDonald. So Thor and I are both a little bit Irish, and we thought in honor of St. Patrick's Day we would read a book about too many fairies. There was once an old woman who hated housework. Wash the dishes, sweep the floor, make the bed, do the knitting. One day she began to grumble. Work, work, work. How I hate it, hate it, hate it. No sooner were those words out of her mouth than there came a knocking at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Who could it be, Thor? Your luck has come. Open the door. Let me in and you'll work no more. The little old woman opened the door and in rushed a little fairy. Look at that. The fairy raced to the sink and began to clatter and bang away at the dishes. Clinkety, 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 clinkety. Well, if she is going to do the dishes, I will sweep the floor, said the old woman. But still she grumbled. Work, 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 how I hate it, hate it, hate it. And right away she heard, knock, knock, knock. Your luck has come, open the door, let me in and you'll work no more. Another fairy ran in, snatched up the broom, and began to sweep dust all over the house. Swishity, 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 swishity. Well, then I will make the bed, said the old woman. But soon she was grumbling again. Work, 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 how I hate it, hate it, hate it. What do you think's coming next? Knock, knock, knock. Who do we think's at the door, Thor? Your luck has come. Open the door. Let me in and you'll work no more. A third fairy rushed in and began to shake the bedclothes. Flumpity, flumpity, flumpity. Then I will work on my knitting, said the old woman. Clickety, clickety, clickety. Work, work, work. How I hate it, hate it, hate it. But then, knock, knock, knock. Your luck has come. Open the door. Let me in and you'll work no more. In rushed another fairy and snatched up the knitting. Clinkety, 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 swishity, 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 flumpity, 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 clickety, clickety, clickety. The old woman was surrounded by rackety fairies. These fairies are driving me crazy, she yelled. Fairies, stop! And suddenly, they stopped. The house was quiet, the bed was made, the floor was swept, the dishes were done, the knitting was finished. Thank you, fairies. But before the old woman could finish thanking them, the fairies began to tear everything apart again. They ripped up the bed covers, dirtied the floor, tore up the knitting, and smeared up the dishes. Oh no, what's happening? Then they began all over again. Clinkety, 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 swishity, 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 flumpity, 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 clickety, clickety, clickety. They will never leave, shouted the old woman. Too many fairies. She rushed to the village wise woman. My house is overrun with fairies. They won't stop working. Oh my, said the wise woman. They've come to help. You haven't been complaining, have you? Well, maybe, at first. Oh no, you'll never be rid of them. Well, here's what you must try. Stand outside your door and shout, fairies, come quick, fairies, come quick. The fairies will run out to see what is happening. You must jump back inside the house and lock the door. Then quickly turn everything all topsy-turvy. Broom, dishes, bed covers, knitting. Do not open the door and never complain again. The little old woman did just as she was told. Fairies, come quick! Fairies, come quick! What? The fairies rushed out to see what was happening. Is it gonna work, Thor? What do you think? The little old woman ran inside and bolted the door. She stood the broom upside down in the corner. She put the dishes upside down in the sink. She tied the bed covers in knots. She pulled apart the knitting and shoved the needles into her yarn. That definitely sounds all topsy-turvy. The fairies were banging on the door. Your luck has come. Open the door. Let us in and you'll work no more. The old woman kept very quiet. The old woman did not move. She's doing just like she was told. Thor, you think it's gonna work? The fairies stirred around and fussed. Broom, come open the door. But the broom called back, I'm upside down, I cannot move. Dishes, come let us in. We're upside down in the sink, we cannot come. Knitting needles, come open the door. We're stuck in the yarn, we cannot get out. Bed covers, get up and open this door. We're all tangled up, we cannot move. Those fairies began to grumble and growl. Then your luck is gone. We will work no more. And they stomped away to their fairy hill. At last, all was quiet. The old woman washed her dishes. She swept her floor. She made her bed. Then she sat down and began her knitting. But soon, work, 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 how I... She stopped just in time. How I love it, love it, love it. So there you go, the end. So, Thor and I enjoyed that book, I believe. He's already napping, so that means it's a good book. And remember not to complain, and always help out, though, if needed. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.